You know what's so funny, Jennifer? All this time, like a year, I've been calling you Jennifer Kossowan. Anyway, it's not Jennifer Kossowan, it's Jennifer Kossowan. Kossowan, what? She'll tell you. She'll tell you. This is the thing. Today I went on Jennifer's blog. It's called Mama, Baba, Papa. She's got a daughter who's actually the same age as my youngest one. So adorable. And so you really need to go check that blog out because she's like so great. Okay, here you go, Jen.
Okay, so it's Jen Kossowan. Jen Kossowan. Kossowan. Okay. Okay, so when Christine asked me to speak about what I know now, I thought I would start. Thank you. I thought I would start with what I knew then, or thought I knew then. So, what I knew then was that despite all of the perks, living overseas away from our families was hard. Hard for us, and equally as hard for them. That year, after a wonderful summer in Canada, our departure for our 4th year in the Middle East was much harder than normal. This time around, we were taking home a tiny little girl with us, a daughter for us, and a niece and a granddaughter for our families, and they had only had 19 days with her. When we arrived home in Kuwait, after we'd settled a little and managed to turn our days and nights around once again, I knew I had to figure out a way for our families not to miss that first year of our daughter's life. That's what I knew then. The truth is, at that moment, I knew almost nothing about blogging. From what I did know, I certainly wasn't the type of person who blogged. Bloggers were talented writers, and that I was not. With a gentle nudge, I started to blog anyways. I sent the link to our closest family members, and I posted a photo or two a day of our little girl, sometimes with milestones and stories attached, and the truth was that I thought that's what blogging would be for me. What I know now is this. Despite the fact that you may never ever in a million years dream that people will read your blog, they will. They'll find you and connect with you and follow, and they'll leave comments under your baby's photos, and at first, it'll be really weird. Slowly, the comments and the follows will become less strange. Slowly, you'll accept it for what it is, and realize that many of the blogs you yourself follow are not that much different than your own. They're moms sharing bits and pieces of their lives while they journey through motherhood. Soon, the comments and follows will mean you're never alone. Not when you're exhausted and unshowered and feeling like anyone but yourself. Not when you're up in the middle of the night and nearing your wit's end. Not when you're clapping out loud and celebrating milestones. And not when you're so in love with a tiny human being that you want to shout out from the rooftops. What I know now is that those people, the once weird commenters and followers, will become some of your biggest supporters. And despite the fact that they have maybe never met you in real life, they'll be rooting for you, genuinely wanting what's best. They'll log into their computers, excited to see what's new in your world, to see whether or not you've met your newest goal, or to see whether or not your toddler is done resisting her naps. What I know now is that though your cheering squad is vast, not everyone will always agree with you. It'll lead to great discussions, cause you to challenge your viewpoints, help you to exercise humility and patience, and learn to politely stand firm in your beliefs. What I know now is that blogging will lead to amazing opportunities. Sponsorships, swag, events aside, blogging will allow you to grow and learn, take risks, and meet wonderful new people. What I know now is that if you're as lucky as many of us have been, receiving top blogger nomination will lead to an overwhelming sense of community. Your fellow bloggers' Twitter handles will eventually be connected to blog titles, and those blog titles will eventually be linked to names. Before you know it, these ladies will become one of your biggest sources of support, encouragement, and inspiration. You come together in times of illness and loss and celebration, and soon your blogging friends will just become your friends. People you wonder what you ever did without. Mamas to your child's best playmates, your posse. What I know now is that blogging will lead you to all sorts of unexpected and in the very best way possible. That's what I know now.